We're now going to look at something a little bit more complex, such as a footpath fault. So once again, we can do a search if necessary. You can see that footpaths can come under two different areas, so it could be the footpath maintenance, or it looks like, we've got content around footpath markings, etc. Let's start by going down the wrong path. So let's try engineering. Now you can see within the engineering flow we do have information about footpath repairs. However, it does state that it's directed via a Lagan request to construction services. Let's click on repair. This then takes us straight into lodging a request. We also have situations where there are planned works that can occur. So we have this content here. If a customer is requesting maintenance to a footpath that we're going to be working on in the coming weeks anyway, rather than creating a request, we can advise the customer that it'll be rectified during that process, and we have a list of locations that relate. We'll say no. Can have a look and see if there's any existing issues. We'll pretend there isn't. Can ask some certain questions. Customer may indicate that it's not urgent. Don't need to know the outcome. We will pin the location. And then advise the customer of the next steps. So you can see originally we went down the path of environment, however it deviated to a construction flow, given that it was that process, and says a request will be investigated within 2 business days by our roads and construction team. When we have a look at the case number, we'll just continue on first. You can see that that's gone through to the construction team. Alternatively, we can get further content if we followed through the construction path. Given that footpaths can be noted as existing faults, we could also go down the path of actually looking at the previous faults. So as you can see here, construction services are working on category 4 faults. If it was anything less than that, so a 3, 2 or 1, that's going to be lower down on a priority. To have a look at the process for locating existing faults, we do have a linked knowledge document. This then shows us that we can go into Intramaps, one of our supported systems, have a look at the relevant content, have a look and see if there's a fault and see the actual subsequent pictures as well. I'm not going to do that search though. We'll continue on. In this circumstance, we'll say that the request is urgent. This deviates a lot of the other questions, such as if it's on planned works, because that's irrelevant when something is urgent. We'll just pretend there's nothing there. We once again pin the location. You'll notice it's now communicated a different outcome. Because we followed an urgent script flow, once again it's advised the reference number, although we've got here as you've indicated that this is urgent, someone will attend and assess within 3 hours and make it safe if required. If it's confirmed as urgent, then repairs will be completed within 3 business days. We're able to communicate different service standards depending on the process. And that completes that process. Almost, sorry. From there, we have a requirement to notify the work unit of the urgent call. So we would give them a call through and contact our construction guys and let them know that this is an urgent request. Once we've done that, we would go in and you can see we've got urgent footpath maintenance request. We would add a note. And the process is complete.